We're here with Kylie, finding out about what your experience was like getting ready for college. I counseled you on creating your portfolio. So it would be helpful if you could tell some of the other students who are also thinking about going to college, if you could tell us what that experience was like. Maybe you could start by telling us what program you were applying for.
I was applying for graphic design programs, and I was choosing between Conestoga and York Sheridan Design.
Okay. And so were you taking art in high school?
I only took it in grade 9, but I didn't really continue on with it.
So as you came to me for some lessons on how to draw because you were good at graphics and you had a graphics program at your high school,
Yeah.
but you didn't have the drawing.
No.
So so you ended up taking some private lessons with me so
Yeah.
you could get those skills, right?
Yeah.
With Jackie, this is Kylie's mother, and I was wondering if you could tell us why you were looking for coaching for your daughter to get ready for college.
My daughter was interested in the graphic design program, and when we started looking into it, we found out that it's very difficult to get accepted into a program. Basically, they were telling us only the top 5%
Really?
we're going to get into the best programs. So we wanted to do everything we could to increase the odds of getting in. And we found out, I think it was November, that she was going to need a bit of fine arts in her portfolio, which was totally missing. And I thought pretty much in the time frame we had, because portfolio interviews were in February, March, that the only way to probably get those pieces she needed was to hire a private instructor.
That it
got
would
your
have
name.
It would have been too hard to take courses to build up those skills in the time that you had.
Yes.
That if you had started maybe a year ago, you could have done it that way.
Yeah, if we would have known further ahead.
This happens a lot.
Yeah.
That people suddenly, I want to go to college, I know what I want to do, and then, oh, I don't have the skills.
Yeah,
so,
we had no idea she needed fine arts to get into a graphic program.
Yeah. So,
And pretty much everybody who was in competition with her had the fine arts.
so how did you find that out? Through the college?
In November, we went to like a pre-interview, and you were supposed to take your portfolio, what you had at that time, for a very informal interview, and they did tell her that she was missing a few pieces of fine art, drawings, paintings, something like that.
That was very proactive of you and the schools that they do that. That's great.
Yeah, it was.
So that helped you, because then you might have lost a year of study time. You know.
Yeah.
And that year is important, because sometimes when students take time off, they don't go back. Yeah. And it can make a big difference to having a successful career. So what do you feel that this ended up doing for Kylie?
It increased her confidence in herself in getting into the program. I was surprised with how quickly you were able to teach her.
Yeah, she learned very quickly.
And the pieces she did were very good, I thought.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, she hadn't done a drawing or anything in years, so.
Yeah, she learned very quickly.
You did pull it out of her.
Well, I know how to teach people really efficiently, and that's what's required in portfolio preparation. That a lot of students do come in the last year, sometimes only a few months before, and realizing what they want to do for a living and what program they want to study. So yes, I'm very good at teaching people very quickly to get the skills they need and learn how to put the portfolio together professionally so they can be accepted.
Yeah.
So
yeah, because I believe the one interview, I think it even ended up being the end of January.
Yes.
So then we had to even double time the lessons there.
That's right. We did double them up a bit at the end, didn't we?
Yeah.
So how do you feel now that she got accepted into the program she wanted?
Oh, really good. Proud of her.
Good. Great. Well, thanks for sharing with the other parents. I'm sure that helps them feel some confidence in knowing what they need to do to prepare their children. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
So we also worked on your portfolio and what to put in there.
Yeah.
What do you recall about that process?
It was nerve-wracking for the first interview.
Yeah.
And then I got more confident for the second one.
And what did they seem to respond about your portfolio?
They really liked them. They said I had a range of different materials.
Good. Yeah, which is one of the things they wanted. Yeah, and you had really strong graphic work. So when we worked together, we learned what to put in and the first, second, third, and all that. What were your strongest pieces? So you're saying that they responded well?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's great. So that must have felt better. Is that why the second interview was easier than the first?
Much easier.
So did you get into the program you wanted to?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's great. So, and she's about to take off for university the end of this week. So we wish you luck.
Thank you.
All right.